The Bengals re-signing Tee Higgins to a 4-year, $115 million deal. Why do I think it's a bad move? Because he's your second receiver. That's really the reason. That's just a huge number. I just worry that it's going to kind of trap them in a way where they can't then pay other players in other positions of need on their team, whether it's offensive or defensive. And then they're kind of stuck in a rut because all of their money is three players on offense, and they can't pay other positions if they're dedicating this much of their cap to this one position.
The take I had with the most conviction on either list.
Yeah.
Why on earth did they sign both these guys to each contract?
Yeah.
I literally there was the one move that I was like, oh, I just don't. I get it. I get why someone would make this choice. I just don't see this working for them at all. You got to sign Jamar Chase. You just have to do it. So just for the numbers, right? Jamar Chase, 4 years, $161 million. That is Myles Garrett money. That is $40 million per year. T, 4 years, $115 million. So that is almost $70 million for two receivers on your football team. And you said, oh, they might not be able to sign other players. Yeah, the Bengals are notoriously cheap. They're already trying to stiff Trey Hendrickson, right? So that's a problem. Bengals, being notoriously cheap, have not signed their first round pick yet either because they're trying to get him to
He's
accept
the one guy.
The one guy. And it's a terrible look to sign your second wide receiver to $30 million, stiff your best defensive player, and then refuse to sign your first round pick because he's not agreeing to this contract stipulation. It's baffling to me. And it's not like, it would be very different if this was a team that had a whole roster of homegrown talent, had a strong record of drafting quality players, draft in and draft out, that you could rotate on defense and accept the fact that you're spending more to make Joe Burrow happy. They don't have that. They don't have that elite defensive roster. They don't have that elite young crop of players that allows you to spend this kind of money on a player who is very good, but is probably on a championship roster, a luxury, not a need.